Hi, my name's Olivia and I am studying for a BSc in Web Design and Development at Edge Hill University in Ormskirk. Although my degree is within the computing department, my chosen career is within primary teaching, focusing on ages 5 to 11, which is years 1 to 6. This upcoming September 2021, I will be undertaking my PGCE or ICT Initial Teacher Training at Manchester Metropolitan University. Now, this career is something that I've been passionate about for a long time and was heightened by the fact that I did 4 years' work experience in a childminded setting where I was lucky enough to see children learn, succeed and grow, and this only heightened my passion for the career. During the final year of the degree, two briefs were taken on, one small and one large, to showcase the skills that have been learned over the years. The first task completed was a small still life animated web page that implemented motion design. The brief chosen to showcase the skills that I'd learned in CSS animation, which I hadn't previously learned or used before. As well as this, the brief showcased my creativity with colour and design, and it also showed a clear link to my career in teaching, as the product that was being sold had to be something that I already owned and therefore was tailored towards what I will be doing in September. Now, the Packer Bag website is live on Netlify, and as can be seen here, we have the main image and the information about the bag. Now, this backpack is big enough for all teaching resources, and therefore it links to the brief as a single product and is on a single page. As well as this, it aligns with the career through organisation and creativity, as the font is unique and the images also show something that can be used to organise your career. Now, to design this website, both high and low fidelity prototypes were developed, and this is shown through the portfolio website that we'll go back to now. Go to my work. And now, as can be seen here, we have the low fidelity prototypes, and these include a logo banner, the nav, the image, which is the main focal point of the site, and the section which uses the CSS animation in the fade in properties. The high fidelity prototype was then created, and as you can see, this includes the name of the navigation buttons which could be used in further development of the site, and it also shows a bit more of a structured layout. This layout can be seen on the Packer Bag website with the image and the sections. The CSS animation can be seen when you reload the page, and as you see here, it fades in. And I'll now show you the code that was used, as this was a new skill. Now on Visual Studio Code, we have fade in properties here with the animation, and it eases in within the 3 seconds. The keyframes manages this through opacity, changing it from 0 to 1 over those 3 seconds. Now, this brief was short, but it showcases a new skill that I learned, and therefore I feel that it was a success. When it comes to brief 2, the large task, the brief selected was to develop a website for Doggy Walks. This brief was chosen to showcase creativity and the difference to other sites that I've made as well. It also shows the communication I can have with a professional form, and this transfers from making requirements into a live developed site. And it is also, with that, following instructions and other communications. This brief aligns with the career that I have chosen within teaching, as the requirements state that communication and creativity is paramount in teaching, especially when it comes to children. Although this website isn't directly at teaching, the surrounding factors do conclude. Now, a bit about the company. Doggy Walks is a local company in Ormskirk that provides a service for animals. As well as this, they have other branches within their business which offers services. whether this be walking, home sitting, or other services like that. The website had to be designed in accordance to what the client had requested within their customer requirements form, which was provided. The customer requirements form describes the type of design the website should follow and the content for each web page, this including text and images and other headings that they would like. This is shown through the Doggy Walks website I have on screen now, and as you can see, they have the headings, the navigation, the logo, and the images, which are all functional and lead you to the services that they offer. This also has all the other requirements made by the company, therefore the drop-down menu to meet the team, as well as a contact form for inquiries and a gallery to showcase their images of what they provide, which when you click on them will expand so you can see them clearer. Now, like the first brief, there was low fidelity and high fidelity prototypes made. These included the background image, which is another requirement that the company made, a logo, a nav, a section, footers, and this was then turned into high fidelity, which included a bit more detail with obviously the colour scheme and images and the actual navigation pages. As has been said previously, although this site doesn't necessarily cater towards teachers, it does show organisational and development skills with also creativity through these prototypes. This was the final brief undertaken, and it does show a bit of difference between the previous site. To conclude, this site was successful and could be developed further in the future. The final part to this module was to create a professional portfolio which included information about me. So here you can see the home page. It has a bit of information, a bit of an overview of me with included in picture to personalise the site. It also includes a bit of a skills spotlight, so anybody that views this page can see the skills that I feel are important, especially when it comes to teaching. There is also a footer, which includes my contact information. When we go to the About Me page, there is a timeline of my education and work experience, as well as other interests that I've had outside of education, and therefore my rugby teams, and also my creative side, which includes my art and going outdoors. We then get to my education, which is a very simple page but effective as it shows the years I was in high school, college, and then university, and my PGCE at Manchester. We then go to my work, which is the more important aspect of this site, and there's a few other samples of my work, but also the two briefs that we have just looked at. As well as the two briefs, there is the research and development project, which I created for a Computing Champions website, which is primarily focused for schools. Here you can see a slight overview of this, so the research methods that we used, the colour palette, and also the low and high fidelity prototypes. A similar method was taken to designing this website as low fidelity prototypes were used. And here they are, so we have them for each page. The Doggy Walks HTML page is a similar design for all of my samples of work, and therefore there is only one. There is no high fidelity prototype for this website, as my website is an extension of my high fidelity prototype. As well as on this site, when we go back to my work, if any viewers do want to see the web pages, there is a link to each of them here, as well as the Git repo, so you can analyse the code. And to conclude this, if you would like to get in touch with me, then please use the contact information below on the footer, or go to the Contact Me page where you can fill out the form and I will get back to you. Thank you.